गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो श्रीकान्तो मातुलो यस्य जननी सर्वमङ्गला जनकः शङ्करो देवः तं वन्दे कुञ्जराननम् सरस्वती महाभागे विद्ये कमललोचने विद्यारूपे विशालाक्षि विद्यां देहि नमोऽस्तु ते सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणि नमोऽस्तु ते वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ यः शिवो नाम रूपाभ्यां या देवी सर्वमङ्गला तयोः संस्मरणात् पुंसां सर्वतो जयमङ्गलम् वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम् हयग्रीव हयग्रीव हयग्रीवेति यो वदेत् तस्य निस्सरते वाणी जह्नुकन्या प्रवाहवत् गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो गुरुरेव गतिः गुरुमेव भजे गुरुनैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो. A very warm welcome to all of you for this wonderful course on Parayana Kaushala Vardhanam. I am really excited to conduct this course. This is the first time I am conducting under this heading, though it is nothing but the content from few other courses. It gives a lot of happiness to conduct this course. So we have titled this as Effective Parayanam of Granthas. But what we will be focusing on is, for doing the Parayanam, we need to understand the split of the words. And that split of the words can be understood by knowledge of Sandhis. And here we are going to take the direct examples from Valmiki Ramayanam and Srimad Bhagavatam. That is why this course is very interesting for me. So the ground rules, we thought we should tell us what kind of course this will be, so that anybody who thinks that he is in or out, or whether that you can cope up with this course, etc., is something you can decide for yourself by Bhagavan's grace. This is an online class, all of us know. So everybody should be on mute. And since this is a very Satvika class, appropriate dress code should be there when video is on. The main target audience for whom this is being done, this kind of a course, this was being requested by plenty of people. People who are who have a lot of interest to do Parayanam of text like Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam in Navaha format, only the Sundarakandam fully. Different people who have interest in these things. And Srimad Bhagavatam, they wanted to facilitate themselves to do the effective Parayanam. So they said, how can we do this Parayanam in a more effective way? So I was talking to them. They said, I told Do you know Sandhis? They said some we know, some we don't know, but we need a structured course for this. If we have a structured course for this, so we will be able to appreciate how many Sandhis are there that we need to know if we have to do the Parayanam. This was what was the question asked. So there are few Sandhis, about 25-30 in number, which we are going to study in this course. The skill level that is assumed here is the student should know Sanskrit and Devanagari script first. He should know to read and write Devanagari script very well, because that is how the Parayanams are going on. And if a student has attempted to study the Valmiki Ramayanam and has the Moola text or Srimad Bhagavatam and is facing difficulty in experiencing the right splits, so then this course is for that kind of person. So what are we going to achieve in this course is we are going to easily understand Sandhis through real life applications, facilitate easy reading of any text, and clarity in the concept of Sandhis. The methodology, I will tell you how it is, but I will show you one Sandhi also how we are going to do this so that you know exactly what is going to happen in the class. So I will be talking about some concepts in Sandhi. I will show you some examples from Valmiki Ramayanam and Srimad Bhagavatam. I will give you some practice exercises. I will help you do it in the class some. There may be some homework which you can practice, and answers for those homework will be put in the course page. Doubt clarification sessions, discussions may be there, that every day at the end, maybe for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we'll do that. This is a rigorous class and it will be a little bit fast paced. It is for people who know Sanskritam, Devanagari, who know the letters, who know the classifications, who know what is a Guditachara, who know a Samyuktachara, who know some Sandhis, but they need a structure to understand the Sandhis and they need to apply it to the Valmiki Ramayanam and Bhagavatam. So that is the portion which is left out. The presentation shall be in Sanskrit and English. So you should have the ability to understand both. Most of it will be, I will try to explain mostly in English, but wherever it has to be done in Sanskrit, it will be done in Sanskrit. Let me show you one sample. Exactly after 2 or 3 introduction classes, straight away we will be getting into every Sandhi. So what will be the nature of the class? I just want to show you. So assuming that we will be doing this Sandhi next week, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, this is how it will be. So at the end of every lesson, you will be able to know what is that Sandhi, table and rule of that Sandhi. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi means what is the table, what is the rule. Examples of Savarna Dirgha Sandhi from Ramayana and Bhagavatam. This is what you are going to learn. Very simple structure. In that structure, how it will proceed is, I may ask a few students to read a few sentences, shlokas from the Ramayana. Yovarajyena sanyoktum aichat pritya mahipatihi tasyabhisheka sambharan drishtva bharyatha kaikai. I will ask, where is the Sandhi here? How will you split the words here? So another shloka is there. Then we will arrive at the split. Tasya abhisheka sambharan. Tasya abhisheka sambharan drishtva arya atha kaikai. So there are splits there. Now like this, we will do more examples and then we will come into the Sandhi itself. What is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi? What does it constitute of? So in Bharyatha Kaikai, you have a Savarna Dirgha Sandhi there. So we will explain the rules, the tables, and then after understanding the rule and the table, you will understand the Paninian Sutra and how to apply it for extra information. Then we will come into worked examples. So here there will be slokas taken from Ramayana, which will be split for you. We will ask you to join the word at those places. Paduka Agriya Abhishekancha Nandigrama Nivasanam Dandaka Aranya Gamanam Viradhasya Vadantatha. Now you have learned the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. A plus A is equal to A. That rule you will, based using the rules which you have just now learned, you will form the Sandhi there and give the correct word. Padukagriyabhishekam Dandakaranya Gamanam. Once this is done, same way for other examples we can do. Same way Bhagavata example. This entire, we will have about 5 examples or 4 examples, depending on the complexity, etc. Then Sandhi Chedaha. Now comes the real challenge. Now you have a shloka as it is taken from the scripture directly, from the Grantha directly. Tani chaswadya tejasvi palani tisma manyate anaswadita purvani vane nitya nivasinam. How will you split this? Where do you split this? What are the words in this shloka? Chaswadya palaniti. We may need that. So with this, we are done with Savarna Dirgha Sandhi in this shloka. There may be other sandhis inside this shloka, which we will be learning as cumulative exercises after we finish all the sandhis. So last 5 classes, you will have to do all the sandhis in a particular shloka. For now, whatever sandhi you are learning, only that sandhi, if it is seen in the particular shloka, you are supposed to identify the place of that sandhi and you are supposed to split the word there. This is the kind of worked example that we will be doing. Once this kind of Sandhi Cheda, we will be doing again 4 examples from then from Bhagavatam, few examples from Ramayana. And in the exercises also, I will give you some exercises which you will have to take from the presentation which will be uploaded and then do the exercises. If possible, if some volunteer is there, they can put this in a Word document and also help us upload that. Otherwise, you can use the presentation itself, which is with me in PDF form, and split and have it ready. You write down the slokas and you split and have it ready for the next class. The homework will not be too much. There will be only 8 slokas. There will be 10 words, 10 to 20 words will be there per day. This is what is the expectation. So once you do this, you have mastered now the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi and its applications. You know where all it is coming and how it might come. You have mastered this Sandhi. Then we go to the next Sandhi. Like that, we will keep on. We will be going. So these are the examples. Examples or exercises will be both joining the Sandhi and splitting the Sandhi. And it will be direct examples from Ramayanam or Bhagavatam. And the number will be shown here. Ramayanam 5. Kritanniko Mahaviryo Divyam Tripatagam Nadi. 5 is the 5th Kanda. 5th Kanda is Sundara Kanda. So you have Sundara Kanda, 28th Sarga, 5th Shloka. So this is how this number, first number corresponds to the Kanda. Second number corresponds to the Sarga. Third number corresponds to the Shloka. Now, where is this Shloka, sir? We have the Mula. Has Vyoma published a book on Ramayana? Please don't ask all these questions. We have not published any book on Ramayana. This number is taken from the Gita super site where we have the Valmiki Ramayanam Moola. So everybody can go online and take the Moola from there. Okay, I will share that also now. Now this is how we'll be conducting the course. This is the site where it is called Gita super site. All of you know this site. This is a site developed and maintained by IIT Kanpur. Now you have Valmiki Ramayanam here. In this Valmiki Ramayanam, we will go now view shloka and translations. If you go to the 5th Kanda, 28th Sarga. So 28th Sarga. This is the 28th Sarga and Devanagari. What is the shloka number? 5. Shloka number 5. Oh, this is 20. No, this is Sarga number. Sarga 28. Looks like there is a problem in the numbering in that shloka. It is not a Sundarakanda shloka, I think. 5th Kanda, somebody has put 5th Kanda. It is probably some other Kanda. Anyway, apologies for that. But this is how we take the shloka from there, and we will have to ensure that we have the Moola there. Or if you want to see the shloka there, you can read it from there also. Next point will be regarding the questions. You can ask questions related to the topic. Any questions outside the topic will not be answered. Only related to Sandhis and related to the examples and related to Parayana Kaushalam, you can ask. Please restrict yourself to those questions. We will not be answering any questions related to Ramayana, related to why did Rama send Sita to forest, Sita Parityaga. All these extra questions will not be answered. This is not a Ramayana class. It is a Parayana Kaushalam class. It's a skill-based class. This has to be learned in a different way. Please cooperate with us by asking the right questions. Last 10 minutes of every class shall be questions. Questions can also be asked through email. Questions which are beyond the scope to be avoided and not asked, we will not answer it. For maximum benefits in this course, first thing I request you is, first you analyze yourself whether you have the requisite knowledge to absorb this course on a daily basis. If you think it is yes, please join. But be punctual, don't miss a single class. And have regular attendance. We will be having holidays on some festival days, Shankara Jayanti, or some other festival days if they are there, maybe on a Shankara Jayanti and on a Tamil New Year day, which is 14th April. 2 days we may have holidays in this course, apart from the Saturday, Sunday holidays, which is there regularly. We may be, if 99%, we will try our best. We have 2 faculties for this course. One is myself and the other one is Amogha Rao. I would request Amogha Rao to share his video and come online. Amogha Rao is a ardent student of Gita Govinda Samskrita Sangha. he has been studying Vyakarana and Sanskritam for the past 14 to 15 years. And he is a teacher in Gita Govinda Samskrita Sangha in Vijayanagar, Bangalore. He is a budding scholar. He has done lot of Parayanas on Valmiki Ramayana and Srimad Bhagavata along with me. So he is a dedicated student, Rama Bhakta, Krishna Bhakta, and Samskrita Matuhu Bhakta. So he is the person who has helped me prepare all the content based on the directions by me, Soumya Krishnapur and Vishwanathan, who are the pillars of Vyoma, who have guided, who have thought about this course based on the request or demand from the audience. So based on our guidance, Amogha prepares the content. It is being reviewed by scholars and it is being presented. I am only doing the final presentation, whereas the hard work is being done by the team. So revise the concepts regularly. These Sandhi concepts are very volatile. You think that you have known this, you understand this Sandhi. After you learn 4 Sandhis, you will understand, hey, why did this Sandhi not come? Why did that Sandhi come? All these questions will be there. These conflict resolutions will happen in your mind. They have to be resolved at a higher level, especially in the case of Vyanjana Sandhi and certain Sandhis, there will be conflicts. In the sense, there will be 2 Sandhis which can occur in the same place. So in those situations, the answer is we have to resort to Paninian grammar only for resolving those kind of things. So at that time, I will tell you when you ask those questions. But if in this class, Paninian grammar will not be taught. So this I am very clear about that. We will only be teaching some useful sutras to remember the Sandhi rules. That is what is the scope of this course. Whatever verses we show in the class, please practice reading, do the practice exercises. Start doing Parayana of the text, Rama, especially Valmiki Ramayana, if you have not started. Start doing from today. We will issue a certificate based on the attendance, practice, and your performance. Will there be a test? I don't know what kind of a test it will be. Based on the audience, I will decide later. So in this course, I have already shown you, we will, for the introduction, we'll be covering Varna Vibhagaha, little bit of Gunitakshara, Sayuktakshara, so that you don't get confused between a Samyuktakshara and a Sandhi. This is why we'll be covering that. Then Sandhis and classification, rules, and the examples. This is what is going to be covered. What will not be covered? Detailed explanation on Shiksha, Shastra, Varna, pronunciation, etc. is not covered. I will not be teaching you pronunciation of this. Meanings of the verses will not be taught, will not be covered, will not be touched. Explanation of Sandhi Sutras, to some extent it will be done, to the extent that you can remember. Detailed explanation as to why this word has been put by Panini and all will not be done. The additional resources for deep dive learning is you have a Sandhi tool which you can use and start using the tool, sanskritfromhome.org. You have this tool. Please purchase this tool if you can. It will be nice to do more exercises using the tool. We also have an interactive self-learning tool, which has games, etc. on Swara Sandhi, Vyanjana Sandhi, and Visarga Sandhi. In high school, Sanskrit grammar made easy. A course was done. Somebody who needs some more practice on the basics, etc., they can visit that course and learn from that course. These are the preliminary things that I wanted to share with you. With this, we will be entering into the course.